welcome to another episode of Give Me Back My Action Movies, the podcast. I am Dan, or Doc, or I don't know, which one would I be? I'm the oldest, so I guess I'd be Wyatt.
Well, no, Wyatt's
No,
not
you'd
the
be
oldest.
Virgil.
No, I'd be Virgil. Oh, yeah.
You're
Oh, yeah,
Virgil.
it's even better. Hey, I'm Virgil.
I'm Wyatt.
Yeah.
Nate's
I'm
Morgan.
Morgan.
Ha!
Yeah.
Nate gets shot, killed.
Ah, not in my back.
Yeah,
I-
man, you're back.
I make it to the end.
That makes sense because Virgil's wife was Irish, so that makes sense.
True. Well, I mean, Virgil makes it too, just one-armed.
Yeah, I only
Yeah.
need one. I can still hold you, Ellie, dear. Darling. Whatever you said.
Whatever.
Anyway,
it
yeah,
is.
of course. This episode is Tombstone.
Yes, our tied top picked episode now that Dan's back and he got out of doing Hard Target with me and Nate on Saturday morning.
Okay, wait,
Yeah,
wait.
man, you missed a great one.
Now, I have to ask, because I've never seen Hard Target. I know that's a huge shocker. But
Yeah.
I
we
saw
reference that.
I saw a GIF online where Jean-Claude was punching a snake. Is that from that movie?
It
I
is.
shared it because
Yeah.
of Nate bringing that up.
Oh,
It's
thank God
Nate's-
I missed that.
It's Nate's favorite.
Also,
it's
Jean-Claude Van Damme would have punched the shit out of you for calling it a GIF and not a GIF.
that's right, man. It's a GIF, man.
It's such a GIF.
Look,
GIF is peanut butter. GIF is a graphic interface flagellator. I don't know.
no,
He was close, I think.
I
I
think I
believe
was
it.
really close.
I think it is graphical interface something. Pete, tell us what it is. So you guys finally got to see Jean-Claude punching a snake.
Not finally. This was like my 20th time watching it. So
Well,
was a
I kinda
refresher
figured-
for me.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah. I don't want to watch any dude punch a snake.
it's glorious, man.
Yeah. And then you get to see another guy shoot a snake and it just
It
explodes like
explodes.
TNT.
Gloriously explodes. Same snake.
Oh, same snake. That
Same snake.
Is that snake named Michael Bine?
It was a stunt snake.
Stunt snake.
No snakes were actually imploded or exploded during the making of this film.
Here's a sneaky snake.
There was no snakes in this movie either, though.
Well, there's some
that's,
people acting like some snakes.
There's snakes. It's either a horse. Yeah, I don't think there were any snakes. You're right.
No, they said the hardest thing about filming in Arizona was the heat and scorpions.
And this, yeah, because every time they went, they would go, okay, ready and action, quiet on the set, and then rock you like a hurricane would start, and they'd have to stop,
That was
start up
usually the
again,
problem.
and just be
And
like,
then the
damn
zoo
it.
would start playing.
Right.
It was 93 or 92 it would have filmed. So it
yeah,
makes
it
sense.
absolutely
That
could have
tracks.
been. Absolutely could have been.
It's
the
just so
Scorpions.
weird how Germany always finds its way out in the Old West.
Out there for Django, out there for Tombstone. It's wild.
Oh man,
It's wild.
this has gone everywhere. This is so. Let's get back to this is our other winner of the poll where me and Dan and Nate all picked our. I don't want to say favorite. We just picked what the next 90s movie we wanted to talk about and put it up to everyone to vote. And again, they literally tied 27-27, Hard Target, Tombstone. So we did Hard Target first, and now we're doing Tombstone. So I think everyone wins except Nate. That's pretty much how it works.
I came in last. Classic Nate.
What was
Classic Nate.
you had Ronin, right?
Yeah.
I had Ronin.
Yeah. Okay.
That was the
It-
sleeper.
It
and
had
still slept.
legs for like 2 hours and then boom, right off a cliff.
Just like me.
That sounds about right. Yeah, you're only good for about 2 hours. That's-
Yeah, usually.
After about 2 hours and Nate, and I don't.
I get real grumpy.
It's true.
I get sleepy Nate or now I'm getting hungover Nate. There is no in
there
between.
really is no
with
in
Nate.
between.
Nate, are you hungover today?
No, I worked today, so I could not
Yeah.
be hungover.
This
Oh,
this will
okay,
this will turn into sleepy Nate when we're done.
And then
Yep.
Saturday morning was
Saturday
hungover Nate.
morning was hungover
Exactly.
Nate.
All right.
That's how this is all working out for me.
That makes
Yay
sense,
me.
yes. Yay.
So
All right. Well,
Dan, you pick this. You got to
Yep.
drive this ship.
Yeah. Why'd you pick this one, Dan?
I love Tombstone. That's
Yeah.
why
Easy
I picked
enough.
It.
I
Yeah,
like
I
it.
mean, yeah. There's no sense in beating around the bush or dicking around with this. I love Tombstone. Tombstone came out, of course, in 1993, December 26th, so right after Christmas.
Mhm.
The big Christmas movie window, which I don't think necessarily is a thing anymore, is it? I mean,
I don't think after COVID, it's probably gonna be coming back when that new
Yeah,
Avatar
there for a
movie comes
while
out.
No, that's true. Yeah,
There for a while,
they
it
tried
really
to
was.
have there was usually a Disney one now, wasn't there? Or Marvel?
yeah. There's
Yeah.
usually a Marvel it drops right around there. That's true.
I
That
remember seeing, I think it
Memorial
was
Day, Labor Day.
Django
It's one of
on
those.
Christmas.
It's like May or something like that. But I will say though, since we're talking about Christmas, Tombstone is a Christmas movie confirmed because I watched it at the end, and there's a snowman. They're playing Jingle Bells, and it's
He's
snowing.
right. That's all
Yep.
it takes to make it a Christmas
That's
movie.
all it takes
That's the
anymore.
rules.
Well, I suppose-
Tombstone is a Christmas movie confirmed.
Well, there
You heard
go.
it here first.
There you go. Tombstone was a estimated budget of $25 million. Only made $6,454,752 during its opening weekend in the U.S. and Canada, but did gross $56,505,065 worldwide. So it made its money back.
It was a
about 2 to 1
modest
return.
hit that turned into a cult classic.
Yeah, it was about a 2 to 1 return, run hour of 2 hours and 10 minutes on that. So that was that's all the specs on that one.
Right.
The Tombstone is amazing for multiple reasons. A, we're lucky it got made.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're lucky it got made. We're talking about that later. But the cast for this is pretty phenomenal.
Holy shit.
Well, let's do this real
Yeah,
quick before
yeah.
we run it down. Let me play the trailer because
Please.
the trailer kind of gives us a rundown of most of the people that are
Yeah.
in this. So let's hit this Tombstone trailer. Hang on.
In Tombstone, crime ruled the streets. Violence stalked the innocent. And every stranger was your enemy. Until Wyatt Earp and his brothers arrived. And now, all hell is about to break loose. Kurt Russell, Val Kilmer, Bill Paxton, Jason Priestley, Sam Elliott, Dana Delaney, Michael Dean, Powers Booth, Charlton Heston.
You gonna do something or just stand there and bleed?
Justice is coming to Tombstone.
Okay, so I played that trailer for two reasons. A, it's the shorter version, so we didn't have to sit through the long one. B, it is the most like action movie sounding trailer if you're not watching the actual trailer.
That
Like-
sounded like a Steven Seagal
Right?
action trailer, but for a Western. I'm really confused now. Who did
I
that?
was imagining a sci-fi backdrop and everyone's like wearing long black trench coats with like very futuristic guns.
In the future
And
of
it's
1918.
it's the future, but they're redoing Tombstone. I think it would be a fantastic like
That's not a
Italian.
bad idea. Yeah.
I'm telling
Well,
you,
hey,
man.
Doc did wear a trench coat.
Yeah, he did.
So you're
Well, so did
correct.
Wyatt towards
Wyatt
the
did.
end.
He had the
He goes and
the-
gets his
the
duster.
tan one. Yep.
Yeah.
the tan
Everyone
duster.
is snazzy as shit in this movie.
Okay, so this movie
They all
is the
look
reason,
awesome. They
this-
are handsome.
They are. They're very attractive men, and their mustaches are just fantastic.
The mustaches. Ah,
That's a whole nother segment. So this reason, this movie is the reason I have a duster. It's backed
Yeah.
up in a box still, but I do. I have a duster.
Charlie says because of Hard Target.
I'm getting one. Remember, I made a.
Yeah.
I
I don't know if there
negotiated.
was if there was one in Ronin, but I'm gonna revisit it and then I'll get a duster.
I have the Highlander trench coat. That's what I have. So
Oh, that's
that's
true.
I got to get the duster next.
The Highlander / 80s pervert trench coat.
something like that. Sure.
You saw
The streaker.
right, exactly. You already
Yeah.
saw
Ray
those. You know what I'm
Stevens,
talking
man, that's
about.
awesome.
Yeah.
You already saw those.
You can hold
Uh,
a sword in there if you catch my drift.
Woo!
There can be only one, Nate. Only one.
That's
Hey,
right.
Nate. After you get your composure, you almost just spit your water all over the place. I think
Every episode.
Yep.
every episode. Don't you do? Isn't this the part where you do something?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there actually is.
Yeah. Nate, let me know when you're ready.
Ready. A man looking for peace and quiet on the western frontier. A pack of cowboys with no regard for the law. A small town caught in the middle.
I gotta say that one ranks pretty high in your 3-sentence synopsises.
Totally
I'm
wrote
glad
that
Dan
like 3
caught
weeks
it.
ago.
Yeah, 3 weeks ago. I'm glad Dan caught that. We almost always forget Nate's synopsis.
We really do. I don't
Almost
do
as
much for
often
this
as he
show,
forgets to
but
write
the one
'em.
thing I do for this show, I usually almost forget.
Yeah, that's true.
I
You
don't
know,
bring much.
It's more like a mustache looking for justice. A pool game interrupted. You
A
know,
town populated by mustaches.
yeah. So in the West, there were. So I learned from Tombstone. In the West, there's a few constants. A, you're going to get shot. B, you have to have a cool ass mustache, unless you're rolled like crazy ass like miner or something. Then you can have
Like a
full beard.
prospect?
Yeah, like a prospector. You can have a
Old
beard then.
timey prospect. That's going to be my future career, also.
Oh, that's a good idea. I like that. Okay.
I know.
And the last thing was, don't play pool at night in your own bar.
Yeah, definitely. This movie is one of the reasons why I do not play pool with my back turned to a window.
This is true.
Oh,
It's good,
and
all sound
don't,
advice.
and don't back a queen again because you get blown right up a wildcat's ass.
Oh, Billy Bob Thornton. I love that.
God,
Yeah,
so many
so-
people get pistol whipped in this movie.
There was a lot of pistol whipping in
There's,
this film.
like-
You're right.
Man,
Okay.
I came prepared though. I brought my pistol with me right by my side. That way I could shoot it up at random parts of the podcast.
Just
My
start
ceiling is going to be screwed.
Yeah, it's like the bird cage there in Nate's room.
Nate's
Hey,
just
look
going to take a big hit of opium and just start howling at the moon here in a little bit. That's what's going to happen.
That's just a classic Thursday night for me, fellas.
So, Nate, or as I like to call you, Professor Bigsby, would you rather have gotten pistol whipped, hit with that rope thing at the beginning that the dude was hitting the horse with, or take the spurs across the face like Ike?
I would take probably the whip because I'm a naughty boy.
Jeez. That
Now,
went
the
not
Spurs
the way we were expecting.
Would be terrible, dude.
Jesus.
Why, Nate, you're not
I gotta
wearing
keep
a bustle.
everyone.
Why, Nate, you're not wearing a bustle. How, dude? Yeah, so.
Wow. Where do you go from that?
Nate's
Hey,
a
Dan,
Hungarian
let's talk about the director real fast.
Jeez, which one?
Which one?
Exactly.
There are 2 listed, but there's actually a third.
Yes. And we talked about this briefly in our Cobra episode, and we knew we were going to be doing Tombstone later down the road. So let's enlighten everyone about the great George Cosmatos.
All right, so when this movie originally came under directing and started getting shot, Kevin, is it Jerry, Jarre? That's how it's spelled.
However you want.
Yeah, that Kevin guy, KJ. He showed up and started directing stuff. So he basically got a lot of the Charlton Heston scenes done. If you
All
didn't know
5 of
Charlton, if you didn't know Charlton Heston's in this, he's in this. Spartacus is in this movie. So he got all that, and then he got kicked off the show. And
Well, it was his first time directing a movie, and he pretty much succumbed to the pressure of day-to-day
yeah, because
set pieces.
Yeah, he was a wuss. He couldn't do it. So
Yeah.
then they brought in George P. Cosmato. Is it Cosmatos?
Cosmatos.
Cosmatos.
So he came in and started directing the film. However, it is said that he was a figurehead because the real director was Kurt Russell.
Yes.
Man, we
So,
should have got more Kurt Russell directed films.
Sylvester Stallone recommended George
After Cobra. Yep.
after
After
Cobra.
Cobra and First Blood Part 2.
And what's famous about Cobra is pretty much everyone knows Stallone wrote it and basically directed it. So Cosmatos is kind of like the face that you put on the title card and everything, but everything else is usually done by the lead actor.
I think he's there for comfort for the studio.
Basically.
Sly was like, hey, you gotta hire this guy because he just sits there.
He's like, hey, Kurt, this guy will let you make your own movie. And so,
This is great. You want to make a western movie? We make a western movie. I got a guy.
Jesus.
What the hell was that?
What is Nate's on the opium right now?
Did you have a stroke? What are you talking about?
His mouth is on the other side of his face right now.
I'm expendable, Charlie.
Yeah, you are. Remember that.
I can't believe I missed this last week. What the hell?
Oh, you got this is nothing compared to hungover and brain fog Charlie on 5-hour energies.
Yeah, this is nothing.
That'd be good too.
Tune in next week when you find out what fine establishment I puke in front of next.
Which
That's
one did you
right.
puke in front of last time?
Taco Bell on High Street.
Wait. Which one?
The one in front of Gateway Film Center.
You know that one.
In front of the gateway.
One of the nicer ones.
Down on campus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, because I puked at the one up in the Short North or the Old Town North area up there by Revolver Room.
Oh, okay. You know what? Have not puked at that one yet, actually.
I puked on that one.
Been
I didn't
drunk
know
in
this
it and
was-
ordered a quesadilla, but have not puked at that one.
Yeah. So the night before I got married, we went to the Revolver Room and started drinking, and I was okay until So my cousin Bill said all the drinks are on everyone else tonight, but you have to drink something different each time. So I was okay until about the 10th or 15th drink, and he had a White Russian, and then the milk hit my stomach, and then we walked. We walked home down that direction. I stopped and threw up on the Taco Bell. Then we ate cookies, and then I went to bed, and then got married the next day.
I was there.
I like how
I
he
know,
threw.
right?
I was there too.
Yeah.
How he threw up on the Taco Bell.
Yeah, the
yeah,
front-
I
the
had the
front door.
decency to be in front of it.
I didn't even know it was there at the time. So,
I swear they built a Taco Bell around this puke.
they
Where the
pretty
hell
much
did
did.
this Taco Bell come from? All right.
Yeah.
We'll have to see if there's that option on the Yelp reviews now.
No
Great
one came
place
out and
to-
yelled at me, so I just kept on going.
That's what you do.
All right. guys.
Exactly. Hound Dog
So-
Pizza and a bunch of different booze.
One of the
Back to
cool things I
Tombstone.
wanted to point out about Cosmatos, his son is Panos Cosmatos, which if you don't know that name, that's the dude that directed Mandy, the phenomenal recent horror movie with Nicolas Cage.
I own it and I still need to watch it.
Oh, it's so good.
I haven't sat down and watched it yet. So
Oh, Mandy. Oh, you
Basically, the
came and
money
you
that he
came.
made off of this, he didn't really spend. And then when he passed, his son inherited that money and was able to make his first feature film,
Oh, that's
Beyond
pretty
the
cool.
Black Rainbow. So it's pretty cool that we got another gifted filmmaker out of Tombstone.
What's the kid's name? His son's name?
Panos Cosmatos.
Panos.
Are you sure he
Yeah.
wasn't one of the guys that fought at the hot gates?
Oh no, 300
Yeah.
Spartan.
Oh.
Took me a second. I was like,
Yeah,
I
I was
was
like,
fully expecting him to go Thanos. That's where I was expecting
Yeah.
Dan to go.
No, don't be ridiculous. Of course not.
No, that doesn't take place in reality. Duh.
Yeah.
Oh,
this was
My bad.
don't be stupid. 300 and Tombstone were documentaries.
Airbrushed abs and
Yeah.
perfectly waxed mustaches. We're ready to go. Yes, Dan's rocking a
Dan's shaved
mustache as he is
And
now.
has a
yeah.
mustache for this episode.
I wasn't shaving my beard. I'm not getting into it
Same.
that
I just
much.
put my hands over my mouth.
No, I just did this because, well, I just did this. So Tombstone,
Yeah.
a fabulous modern Western, and roughly loosely based on facts, I'll say loosely. Okay, so
They're
Tombstone
real
is,
fast and loose.
Tombstone is a real place in Arizona.
Yes.
The OK Corral was a real place in Tombstone,
Yes.
and Boot Hill is a real place in Tombstone.
Yes.
So Wyatt Earp and the brothers, all these people actually existed, and the exploits that this film covers, and a lot of things you've heard as kids or what have you, there are grains of truth in them, obviously,
Very
but
small ones, but yes.
they're it's
Everything
a cool
becomes
cowboy
larger
movie.
than life as time passes on.
Exactly. That's why I'm fatter now than I was when I was like 12. I got larger
Is
than
that-
life.
Is that how that works? I
Well,
don't-
that and this
Yeah,
big bag of
his
sweet
tail
tarts
is
down here.
much greater than what it was when he was 12.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you want me to show you real
A
quick?
legacy
Stand
of a
up and
Dan.
show
No, we can go without that.
You don't want to see my tail?
Nope, not really. No,
I'll pay
Okay.
for it later.
but yeah, it's
Yeah, you will.
yeah. I'll just leave the chat. It's fine. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff about Wyatt Earp that's definitely romanticized in this movie, and he's obviously made to be the hero, made to be all this good stuff. And when you actually look into it, he probably wasn't the type of person you really wanted to idolize in real life.
Yeah, a lot
It's-
of people say he was like a pimp and corrupt
Uh,
and everything else.
yeah.
And so, yeah, I mean, the truth, the truth in this film comes with stuff like his wife was an opium addict, and
which I have a question about that. Since you're bringing that up,
sure,
they
sure, yeah.
never call her his wife.
Right.
Morgan asks, it was Morgan or it was Doc, that he kind of asked him to define his relationship with her.
Mm.
Like, what do you call this relationship you have? I can't remember her name, but
Was it
it's
Maddie?
never.
Maddie.
I think it is Maddie.
Yeah.
Because they yelled at towards the end when they're on the train.
Mm.
They ask him about what's going, and then they never like look at him really cross when he's looking at the other woman. They're like, oh, she's looking at you, you're gonna go do something about it, right? You're gonna go womanize her. But they never like ousted him for like, you're married, what about Maddie? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It was just
yeah.
this, I almost feel like they wanted to make it like he wanted to be a family man, but because he was falling in love with this other woman, they didn't want to portray him as like a adulterer or something like that.
Right.
So
Yeah, she's
I think it was
listed
just
as an
something they did for
ERP.
the movie. Yeah,
Yeah,
she
she's listed
is.
as an ERP, but you're right. I mean,
They're ambiguous about it, basically.
yeah, he definitely. I don't know what actually happened to her. There might be some historical documentation, but
She died. Well, they say she died not long after she arrived there. So
yeah,
some of
so
the stuff
she
they say at
opiumed
the
out.
end, yeah, she died of opium overdose. Again, I'm sure there's an actual factual thing that happened to her, like
Sure.
with everything.
I don't know.
But
Anything that's ever put over credits with a title card, I just assume it's 100% fact.
Yeah, well, not Bloodsport for sure. But
I was about to say, definitely Bloodsport.
yeah, Frank Dukes is full of shit.
yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Yeah.
So Tombstone. Okay, so some of the liberties taken with Tombstone, obviously, were the firearms, and when I say that, I mean the usage of a lot of the cartridges and things still of that era were very black powder type of oriented. I mean, all bullets are black powder oriented.
Yes, but when you say black powder, that
Right.
You're talking
They
packing it.
really exactly. They hadn't mass produced or mastered smokeless or low smoke cartridges yet, black powder and cartridges.
Right.
So during the OK Corral scene when they're all shooting at each other, they wouldn't have been able to see each other after maybe the first like 5 seconds of firing
And
off the
that's one of
rounds.
the things with the actual gun battle, because it only lasted like 30 seconds in real
Oh
life.
yeah, right.
When
right.
shots were fired, most of it was covered in smoke by the time it was all said and done.
Sure. Yeah,
well,
absolutely.
and there's the other thing of
and horses.
what we're used to in gunfights and duels and showdowns is quite a bit of distance between people. In reality, they're usually really close to
Oh,
each
they were
other.
all super
They were
close
like
to one
6 feet
another.
from each other, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if
were
that
all
sometimes,
they were all trying to observe COVID protocols and staying 6 feet away from each other, which was nice.
That's what you're supposed to do in a shootout.
Right, exactly.
That's it.
Cover your
Is
face.
that what
6
happened to
feet away.
Doc? That's what it was.
Yeah, he had
That's
COVID.
actually,
He got
yeah.
way too close to somebody in there, and
Patient zero.
Doc's patient zero,
Doc's
exactly.
patient zero.
Tuberculosis or consumption, I believe, is what he had passed from.
Sometimes you just gotta be a dentist. This actually starts to check out.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was a dentist that ended up going out west because of his health
Mhm.
and became a gambler, a scoundrel, and a very quick draw with his pistols.
Which, is probably the
I mean,
most truthful thing about him
The
was he
dude
was
lived every
extremely
day
well.
like he was about to die. So
Because he was.
if you're living that way,
yeah.
why not just be like, I'm gambling, I'm shooting, I'm banging.
I'll say,
he was banging, that's for
yeah,
sure.
oh yeah. Even the doc told him he needed to stop, and he's like, "Nah, get out."
Yeah, he said, "Get out of here! Give me a cigarette. My wife's getting ready to give me a." You gotta go, man. Oh, I'm sorry, she wasn't his wife.
I was getting ready to say again. I don't know if that was his wife or
I don't
not.
know.
There's a lot of questions in this.
No, she was just a skank. So
She was delightful.
Yeah,
yeah,
I'm sure she was a lovely woman.
yeah,
That's fine.
Hungarian. So she was.
You're a hooker.
And Nate yells, "You're a hooker!" into the distance.
Oh,
and
it's
fabulous.
it's fine. It's fine.
All right, so Nate, please regale us with your favorite, not main character. So not the three Earps, not Johnny Ringo, not Curly Bill. Who is your favorite supporting character of this film?
Man, like literally everyone. That's really hard and not fair at all. Ike
really
Clanton,
is.
maybe, played by Stephen Lang. He's fantastic because he's drunk in every scene.
Law dog. Law don't go around here, law dog.
I just
Michael
don't-
Rooker doesn't look like he belongs there whatsoever.
I know.
Okay.
Michael
It was
Rooker
so
was
weird
so
seeing.
cool.
I did not remember
Well,
him being in it.
There's that, and I have questions later. Okay,
Okay,
we're
yeah.
gonna get later, and I'm gonna ask questions, and Michael Rooker's one of them. But I don't know if I could pick that guy as Ike as my favorite because man, that dude turns into the biggest yellow belly coward in the
He
entire
took away
movie.
all my characters. Literally everyone's my favorite.
I'm-
He's
I'm
like,
gonna
don't say
say-
the Earps. Don't say the bad guys. Don't do this.
I'm gonna say like Ike's. I guess it's his brother Thomas Hayden Church's character, the
Sandman.
Oh, Billy.
Sandman.
Billy Clanton.
Billy Clanton. I liked him, but it's mainly because I like, that character. I like Thomas Hayden Church.
Yeah.
I've always been a fan of him.
That's the thing. It's like I like Stephen Lang, so
And again, he doesn't look like the Stephen Lang we know
not at all. Because
at
like
all.
when I was looking at the cast, I was like, well, who the hell is he?
Yeah.
And same thing like Charlton Heston. I'm like, really? I don't remember him being in this. Wasn't he dead by now?
I'm
No.
sitting there watching with Jackie, and I'm going, well, there's Jason Priestley, and she's like, where? And I literally pointed to he had a pretty good
Billy?
scene in the movie. Yeah, the other Billy.
Yeah.
And she's like, I don't see it. I was like, that's Jason Priestley. I mean, I can pull up his IMDb and everything, but he's got that wire rim, kind of nerdy looking guy, and it takes you a second. There's a lot of like Tom Cruise in Tropic Thunder moments in this. Where you're like, who is that? That's not
Yeah.
him.
Billy
Shut
Bob
up.
Thornton had
Billy
no
Bob.
idea that was Billy Bob Thornton at
No,
all.
I didn't either.
Does not
I-
look like him
That
whatsoever.
was back before when he was like more heavy set than he he
Yeah.
is now and stuff. Kind of. I believe this was before Sling Blade. So
Oh, it
would've-
definitely is.
Yeah, so it would have been that heavy. It's almost like seeing Vincent D'Onofrio in certain
Yeah.
things.
Oh,
and you
that's
go,
true.
And you go, holy.
Well, yeah, looking at him
D'Onofrio,
back
yeah.
as Thor, and then the war movie done left my brain for some reason. Full Metal Jacket,
Yeah, Private
and then
Pile.
seeing him as Kingpin now, it's mind blow.
Which,
but
by
then
the
you-
way, I will say,
Perfection.
Kingpin slaps someone for talking smack about his love. So Kingpin needs to be played by Will Smith next.
Way to keep it topical, Dan.
Yes, Dan.
I'm
Yeah.
a pro.
But I mean that was this movie, and we were talking about Billy Bob Thornton. He was a henchman in a Steven Seagal movie. I think it's one of the ones where Seagal plays an EPA agent, and they're trying to
Fire
like.
down below.
Is it might be
Yeah,
Fire
definitely
Down
Fire
Below.
Down Below.
Right.
Billy Bob Thornton is supposed to be like this nameless henchman that gets like one funny line in the movie, and that's it. And I'm pretty sure it's right around this time frame of him being in Tombstone.
Yeah, that would be.
It tracks. I mean, this is
Yeah.
pre-Angelina, all that crap.
Well, it's
that
like
was
Jack
going
Black
on.
getting the no line, one scene shot in Demolition Man.
That, and then he's in Jackal, where
He gets
they
his arm blown
shoot the
off
gun
holding
at
a
him, blows
cigarette pack,
It
the
happens.
spall.
and then he gets completely vaporized in Mars Attacks.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yes. But I mean, I could probably
There's
go back
another Billy in this movie as well.
and
One
Nate.
Billy Zane. I kind of don't want to talk crap about him anymore because we're like 1 degree away from one another, and I think he could kick my ass.
Look, Nate, all I gotta say
I'm
is
bellying it up.
I'm getting real tired of your shit talking with Billy Zane.
Look, all right.
Okay,
You're
no.
this pretty looking son of a bitch. I'm gonna talk shit.
Nate.
Billy Zane.
Yeah. Wow, dude. It was a Billy Zane
Billy
joke.
Zane.
I wish a Billy Zane would try to slap me.
Keep
I
Billy
wish
Zane out
Billy
your
Zane
mouth.
would try to slap a bitch.
See, Nate or Charlie wasn't going to slap anyone until he looked over and Jada was on their head going, you better slap
Yeah.
somebody.
Yeah, now I
And they had
gotta
to go
slap him.
Nate. Yeah, and that's
I had to. I knew Nate was gonna rag on Billy, and I'm like, not on
Go
my
for
watch.
it.
Not on my watch.
I know Nate texted me. He was watching it. He was like, Billy Zane. And I'm like, yeah, I know the Phantom's in the movie. I got it. Yeah, I'm well aware
God.
of that, yes.
God, he shows up everywhere.
Hey, you know what? I'm just happy. Nothing. I had nothing. I
Nah,
thought I had a
nothing.
joke with it.
I'm
Yeah,
not
we're
happy
just-
right
yeah,
now.
we're
Yeah,
just
well,
about that.
what I have to say about Billy Zane is
Prettiest man I ever saw.
the prettiest man I ever saw.
is.
Yeah,
Very stylish
yes.
man.
St. Crispin Day.
Yes.
Billy's. Yeah, Powers Booth as Curly Bill Brody? I don't know. Curly Bill. First of all,
Brochelicious. I don't know.
Brochelicious, yeah. First of all, the guy's name is Powers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty powerful.
And
Yeah. So first of all, that's phenomenal. Second of all, he wore boots that had 4 aces on both of them.
Yep.
You can't have 8 aces.
This is before Motorhead, so it's okay.
Yeah,
it's
you're
fine.
allowed.
Yeah.
Sense, actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that tracks.
No.
Yes.
In a movie like this, there are still enough characters that stand out against each other, and it's mind bending to be like Booth Powers. He stands above. He's like the leader of this group, and then all of a sudden you get Powers Booth. Then you get like Johnny Ringo, who's this cool, calm, shoots the priest at the beginning of the movie. It just kind of sets the stage for this guy. And it's like every time you're introduced to this another character, I think it's not long after we get Doc Holliday, and another iconic. Are we not friends anymore? I don't believe I could go on any longer. And then you meet Wyatt, who's supposed to be like the ultimate everyone's heard of Wyatt Earp. And the brothers, everyone's heard of the brothers, and every character, even to the point of Billy Zane. Billy Zane is the pretty actor, but he makes a presence on the screen. And it's insane how this movie just keeps upping the ante as it goes with every character.
Yeah, this I'm not sure how they were able to cast who they cast in this movie. I mean, all the way down to Frank Stallone is in this.
Yeah.
Is he?
Yeah, he played Ed Bailey. So good luck going back and watching
no
that
clue
again.
who that one is. But
But you had people in this that were known for doing nothing but westerns. You had Terry O'Quinn is in this. I watched The Rocketeer not too long ago. He's in that. You have
He's the like bad, almost like the bad guy in that, isn't it? Is he the sheriff in this?
he's the mayor in this.
The mayor,
then,
that's right.
Yeah. In Rocketeer, he was Howard Hughes.
The sheriff in this though reminds me of that style of character from the Rocketeer. He almost feels like that 50s kind of look to him more than he was like a Western kind of you know,
Yeah,
asshole is what he ends up being.
he was really trying to be highbrowed, you know, and then so when he meets Wyatt and the Earps and he meets Doc and all that stuff, and he's talking about how oh, we're sophisticated here, we're cosmopolitan, we're going to be as big as San Francisco in, you know, in 3 years. And then Texas Creek and Turkey, or Turkey Jack and Texas Creek come out, shoot a guy because of a gambling, you know, thing.
Yeah.
And Doc looks at him and goes, "Oh yeah, you know, very cosmopolitan.
Yeah.
A couple other fellow sophisticants. You know, it's basically just telling this Bean guy, hey, you're a absolute wiener." Because he's like, I'm the marshal and I'm the captain of the fire brigade and I sit on the anti-Chinese league and I'm on the law commission and I also run the Dairy Queen down the street and I franchise a Subway and
I have a steak and shake over there.
Yeah, it's like, hey, I have an idea. Here's something you can do. Shut up. Have you seen these? These what? These nuts. Now shut up and get out of my face.
He was going to franchise a Taco Bell, but too many people puke at those.
Yeah,
so
they kept puking in that lot. It was
Besides,
a real problem.
all the real Mexican people that lived in Tombstone was like, DC's not good.
I just had to throw my hat into the Taco Bell talk. It's fine. It's all
we don't actually have pizzas in Mexico, guys.
Well, he was definitely trying to do
lies.
Not like the ones Taco Bell tries to make you.
We're better than like the stereotypical Old West towns,
right.
you know?
Yeah, right.
We're not doing that around here. It's like, well, no, everyone's still getting shot.
Yeah, Nate, and that's why if we ever play Red Dead Redemption online again, you can't dress like that guy.
I'm gonna. I'm gonna keep lassoing you up.
No, you have to dress like a cowboy. I'm gonna lasso you and take you and throw you into a campfire.
We're gonna be riding a train. I'm gonna push you off the train, but I'm gonna save you with a lasso. And then when we're riding the train, you're just gonna be falling behind with the lasso.
Do you remember the time we actually played that? It was me, you, and Mark and Cody, and we had the war wagon. You guys,
war wagon was incredible.
You were riding shotgun. Mark and Cody were in the back, and I was driving. And we were going up and down the main stretch of this town, and you guys were just gunning people down as we went. And we turn around and come back through it again. Man, it's one of the greatest video game moments.
Pretty
ever.
much a scene in this movie later on.
Yeah, pretty much.
I don't think in real life I could ride a horse and shoot a shotgun.
Okay, so let me
That's
see.
a very skilled talent that I do not have in me. I can't even be around horses because my allergies try to kill me.
I can ride a horse and I can shoot a shotgun. I've done both, but could I do them
I've done
together?
both. Could I combine it?
I've never done both at the same time either. So it's
You know what? Here's the problem.
I know what
Typically,
we're doing
when
this
I'm around
summer,
a horse, no one gives me a shotgun, and I don't know why.
That's a valid reason, man.
And when I have a shotgun, there seems to be no horses around. I can't figure out the correlation.
Let's see if we can graduate to riding horses and using super soakers this summer, Nathan.
Yeah,
What do you
we'll
think?
start out low.
You
Nerf
guys will-
guns
YouTube it. Let me know how it goes.
Yeah, we will. That'd be good.
coming soon to the channel.
Nate will get thrown off. I've already been thrown off a horse, so that's fine. And Nate will get tossed off. Although
I'll
I
just
would
be sneezing the whole time because I'm around hay.
I wasn't 46 last time I hit the ground from a horse, so it'd probably hurt a lot worse now.
You ain't getting back up.
Yeah, exactly. I bounced back up last time. Nate, so you're allergic to horses, so you'd be like Matthew Broderick.
Yeah.
You know he's allergic to horses?
No.
I have no idea why. Why are we talking about Matthew Broderick?
Did he kill a dude? Why are we talking about him?
Because he's allergic to
Sarah
horses
Jessica
like you.
Parker?
And he was in Glory, and he was allergic to horses, so he had to take
The guy that wrote this
Benadryl
wrote
all the
Glory. I see what you're doing.
time. No, I don't think he did. He?
Mhm.
Are you serious?
He did. Yeah.
Holy
KJ.
shit! I'm so good at this.
I have no idea how you two pulled that out, but
Wonderful powers activate. Form of a moron.
yeah,
Idiot.
I'm gonna say while I get these two back wrangled down, let's go ahead and hit a commercial break real quick.
We are like the idiot Wonder Twins.
Woo.
Charlie, you get to be the monkey.
Whatever gets me into this commercial break. Let's go. We'll be right back.
Hey guys, this is Wolfie D from PG-13. Check out my podcast, Live and in Color with Wolfie D, every Monday at noon. We're talking Memphis, we're talking ECW, WCW, WWF, everywhere that I've been. We even have some great guests, some Hall of Famers on the show with us every Monday at noon, live and in color with Wolfie D.
Hey, this is the one-man gold mine, the one-man enterprise of professional wrestling and all entertainment, Flynn Hendricks. And you better believe when I'm looking for a good podcast to listen to, I go to my own. I go to the I Know You Hear Me podcast hosted by me, Flynn Hendricks. That is such a fresh perspective for how you should look at life, too. I love that. And then when I'm feeling spooky, I go to my other podcast, Tales from the Haunt, where myself, I want my head shoved inside a 15-pound silicone mask. More. I want to have a bucket of sweat coming off me at the end of the night than just Jeff.
Dogs don't lay eggs, Flynn.
I hate you so much. Talk to other scare actors about what it takes to get into the world of scare acting. So if you're curious about how people became professional wrestlers, actors, prioritized their mental health, became entrepreneurs, avoided burnout, or got into scare acting, you need to go check out I Know You Hear Me and Tales from the Haunt, available on all podcasting platforms. And I know you hear me.
I swear, I thought that commercial break was longer. I'm still eating Smarties.
Just
Don't
keep eating your
worry, it
Smarties.
was enough time for me to go in the other room and get my spitting can out for my chewing tobacco.
So much spitting in this movie.
First of all, Nathan, it's called a spittoon.
It is
A spittoon?
Well, to be fair, Nate probably doesn't have a spittoon, so he got a
I
spitting
don't. I just
can.
have the ground.
That's fair, too.
I
It's
thought a
his home. He
spittoon
can
was
spit
a
on the
category
floors
on
if
a
he
certain
wants to.
website.
Dude, don't be spit. Okay, if you're going to spit on your floor, don't tell Mark when he comes to help you pull carpet.
I say,
Yeah.
doesn't
Pierce that
matter. We're
throat.
pulling the carpet tomorrow anyway.
He
Yeah,
hates that
That's
anyway.
what I hear. You know what, Nate? If you want a glimpse of living that kind of life, we can go to Texas Roadhouse and you can grab peanuts and throw them on the ground.
Oh, I like that. And I'll get some biscuits.
Oh, they're
Some
biscuits.
rolls.
Biscuit.
You know, I had a
Yeah,
job
yeah,
once
yeah.
where I made those in the back.
I wouldn't
Wow.
survive.
No, I only did it for like 2 weeks. It sucked. I quit. But
No, I just keep eating the rolls and that butter.
Yeah, the butter is made. Damn, Nate.
all right, T-shirt
That
idea.
butter.
That butter.
Nate needs
The
that
butter.
butter.
Got to get that butter.
Hello,
dog.
lamp, and I need that butter. There
Do
we
you
go.
guys remember the first time you saw this?
Tombstone? Okay.
Yeah.
Let's start with Dan because he picked it. Go hit us. We ask this question all the time. Man.
Yeah,
Um,
this is our bit.
no, I don't remember the first time I saw it, but I know I've seen it probably somewhere in the range of 50 or 60 times easily.
Hmm.
Back in 94 and 5, 6 in that region, when I lived in Cincinnati, my friend Andy and I would watch this and The Cowboy Way every day for like 3 months.
I forgot how awesome the Cowboy Way was.
Excellent
Right?
movie.
Tell me right.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
I bought
we'd watch.
that one too.
That's why at one time I owned a lasso, because Andy and his brother John both had pickup trucks. So we'd sit in the back of the pickup, drive around town at night. We got bored, and we'd lasso like fire hydrants and mailboxes and stuff like that. So
I
Um,
just imagine you just getting ripped right out of the back of the pickup one time.
well, no,
Just-
we wouldn't lasso and then
You just
haul ass
ragdolls.
away. Yeah, we'd lasso it and go, ha, I got it, and then we'd stop and pull it off there, and then we go to the next thing. And
that is the most
whatever.
boring run around lassoing I've ever heard of.
well, beyond that, we used to drive my little Chevy Monza. You know what a Chevy Monza is?
I know what a Monza
Right.
is.
It was my first car. So what we would do is we'd drive down these roads in Sharonville or Forest Park where they were doing construction, or Winton Woods, and they'd have orange barrels on the road, and I would get up to about 60 or 70, and Andy would kick out the passenger door as hard as he can and hit these the big orange barrels and send them into people's front yards.
That poor Monza. Nate, what's your first time watching Tombstone?
I think this was one of the movies that my Nana had recorded onto VHS from us for like off HBO or Showtime, one of those, you know?
Yeah.
And
What
we'd
us
get, like-
poors would do.
Yeah,
back
what
in the
us
day.
poor people would do with our VHS mixtapes, and this is what we would get. So it was definitely like early young. I definitely remember like high school absolutely fallen in love with this movie again, though, and having a better appreciation for it. Especially with Sam Elliott. And in high school, I was going through a really big like Roadhouse phase, so it all makes sense. Roadhouse. I just
The double douche.
have always loved this movie. But the funny thing is, I've actually never seen the other Wyatt Earp movie that came out the same year with Kevin Costner.
Kevin Costner.
Don't.
I won't. It's 3.5 hours long.
Like, Dances Without Wolves.
Yeah, it's just another one of those Kevin Costner movies I just don't have the desire to sit through.
Nate, if you're going to spend 3 hours watching Kevin Costner, do it when he has gills.
Waterworld!
Mad Max on water.
Oh, I love Waterworld. I
Yeah.
can't wait till we do that one.
But then
There's only like a handful of Kevin Costner films that are acceptable. Waterworld is one of them.
Waterworld
That's fair.
and Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves.
Yep, I'll take that. I'll allow it.
Yep.
Yep.
Bull Durham.
Bull Durham's good.
Mhm.
Bull Durham's good.
But I remember
Yeah, I
like
think I'm done.
Wild
Yeah.
Bill came out, and for some reason as a kid I was not allowed to watch that one. So I've never
watched
seen Wild Bill.
Tombstone, but you've never seen Wild Bill.
Yeah, I was never allowed to watch that one.
Which one
But I
was
was
Wild
allowed to
Bill?
watch The Quick and the Dead. It's
don't think I
got Jeff
watched one.
Bridges.
I never saw that either.
Yeah,
What,
I
Quick and the
gotta
Dead?
seek it out.
No.
That way
Wild
I
Bill.
can watch it and be like, "Ha ha, Mom and Dad,
Yeah.
you can't rule me."
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen that Wild Bill movie either.
But I was allowed to watch The Quick and the Dead, which shows literally the back of a man's like skull blow out.
Yeah.
You know what I did get to watch, though? Quickly Down Under.
Yep,
I think
everyone
that
was
was
allowed to watch
required.
Quickly Down
Yeah.
Under.
That's required watching anymore.
Yep.
Thanks for asking. My first time watching the movie.
Oh yeah, Charlie. Yeah, whatever.
I'm sorry, Charlie. I forgot you were there. You may go now.
You may
right.
proceed.
See what I did there?
Thanks, Doc. Yeah. No. No, I've watched this probably 96, 97. Probably just one of the movies I rented because it's Tombstone. It had everyone in it. Name a person, they were in this freaking movie. So I watched it. I'm not as huge on Westerns like these two are. I like them. I can watch them, but I don't have the passion for them, obviously, that they have. But I enjoyed this movie when I watched it when I was younger, and I think I've probably seen it, I don't know, 5 times, counting last night. This is probably about the amount of times I've seen this movie.
Tombstone is the reason I wore tails and a cowboy hat to my prom.
I can see that.
Yeah,
Did
that
you have
makes sense.
Did you have a bowler tie too?
Yes.
'Cause
as a matter of fact.
everybody in that time frame had a bowler tie.
As a matter of fact, yes. And I don't think I wore my cowboy. No, I did.
Did
I wore
you
my cowboy
tell
hat,
your
yeah.
prom date that you were coming and hell was coming with you?
Well, I ended up marrying her and then
Oh,
divorcing her. So
oh,
she
shit.
knew. She
All
knew
right,
it was
I'm backing
coming.
out. I'm out.
Abort, Nate. Abort.
Abort. I didn't know.
It's okay, bud. Neither did Dan at the time.
No. Hell was coming with her, obviously.
I have that drop, but I was prepared for later. It doesn't feel right to play it now.
No,
Oh,
it
no,
doesn't.
no,
It
by all
feels
means,
dirty
it'll-
and unclean.
It'll remind me of other times.
Screw it. I'm playing the drop.
Play it.
All right, Clanton. You called down the thunder, well, now you got it. You see that? It says United States Marshal.
Wyatt, please don't kill me. Please.
Take a good look at him, Mike, because that's how you're going to end up. The Cowboys are finished, you understand me? I see a red sash, I kill a man wearing it. So run, you cur. Run! Tell all the other curs the law's coming. You tell them I'm coming, and hell's coming with me, you hear? Hell's coming with me!
So we played the drop. I had to play that. I love that line.
Fantastic.
The way like Kurt Russell like sometimes just yells in this movie is
I
so
think
cool.
it was good. It was some good direction on his own
Directing
part.
himself.
He went,
All right,
he went, you
Kurt,
know what I really
here's
do
what I
do
need
here?
out of you, Kurt. Get real angry.
Yeah, well, yeah, probably.
I want to see him slap himself around though, as he's like, "No, I'm angrier," just start slapping his own
I know
face.
you have it in you, Kurt.
No, he's not Christian Bale.
It's amateur
He's
hour.
not going to just start yelling at people on set.
Well, no, if he was Christian Bale, he would have also gained like 200 pounds and lost 175 of that in like a week.
No, that's Val Kilmer that gained 275 pounds.
Yeah,
no, that's real Val Kilmer.
That's real.
Oh, I got you. Well, yeah, okay, all right, I'm with you now. It just took me a second.
Yeah.
By the way, speaking of Val Kilmer, do you guys see the new trailer for Top Gun? The new Top Gun? Oh,
I have not watched it yet.
Not yet.
Oh man, so good.
It's just going to get delayed again.
I was going to say, is it going to get pushed back again?
It might actually. Who knows?
That movie was actually never made.
Yeah, I know. They're just catfishing us with a trailer.
Really weird, Tom Cruise.
It's just a bunch of trailers put together.
It's like Oblivion. It's just going to start over.
Every how many times, Dan? He was trailing off.
We have barely even touched upon how incredible Val Kilmer was in this movie.
Okay, because Val Kilmer needs his own due.
This is now the
film.
Val Kilmer segment.
Yes, go ahead, please. And Nate, please start us off with the Val Kilmer segment.
Well, I got a gun for the both of you.
That's right.
I love
You're
that.
so drunk, you probably see two of me, and I've got a gun for both of you.
This method acting, character acting that he does in this movie, how did he not get an Oscar? How did he not get something?
Best
for
supporting
this
actor.
role?
He didn't slap anybody.
He didn't need to. He slapped him with words. I mean,
yeah, Kurt Russell was the one who's beating the shit out of all of his co-stars, not Val Kilmer.
Oh, that's right.
I saw where Dan's doing another Will Smith joke.
That's three.
Billy Zane.
Out your mouth!
I made it. I'm playing it. That's all there is to it.
Do you think this is Val's best performance?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
And
Hands
I'm a fan of Val Kilmer. You know, I did like him as the Batman. I liked him as Iceman and Top Gun. I have seen it's the Saint. I always get that confused with the
He is
Jackal, those movies that
fantastic
came out
in
with
Kiss
that
Kiss
stuff.
Bang Bang.
Kiss Kiss Bang Bang.
What about Real Genius?
It's a younger version of him, but it's good. I mean, yeah.
Top
he
Secret.
He uses a laser to make popcorn in someone's house.
He does. I think there's a gif
There
of that.
was a
right now.
weird time where Val Kilmer had all this potential, The Ghost in the Darkness.
Willow. Mad Mardigan, guys. Come on. Mad Mardigan.
You know they're making a Willow series for Disney Plus.
I'm hopeful.
It's
but
happening. We'll
I'm
see.
almost kind of tired of everyone going, let's make it a TV show. We got, what is it coming out now? Lord of the Rings is coming out.
Yes.
A prequel Game of Thrones is coming out.
Yes.
Yep.
And what did they announce the other day that's getting turned into a television show?
This podcast.
Yeah. Oh, that's right.
Yep, this
Disney
is
called.
happening.
We're going to be on our own television show. We'll be right after the Moon Knight premiere.
However, I will state there is a program, a video program coming.
Oh, really?
Do tell.
I know there's a YouTube channel.
Yeah. There's a program coming to the YouTube channel that I'm aware of.
Well, we'll talk about that towards the end. How about
Yeah,
that?
there you go. That's called a tease, folks.
That's
Give me
a
back
well.
my OnlyFans.
Okay, Nate.
I gotta make a living.
Nate's got to get paid, boys. Well, that was not long enough for us to gush over Val Kilmer. Keep going.
And that
with
was
Val
the
Kilmer
end of the
rant.
Val Kilmer segment.
That
man.
sucked.
Nate's got
Damn it.
All right, so Val Kilmer in this movie, fantastic. He did practice all of the quick draw and the gunplay. He did all that. He added the Southern twang,
Which
He did like
fits
an aristocrat
perfectly.
type.
very
accent.
very good.
Sells it 100%.
The man can like roll coins between his knuckles.
I tried
and
I
he
can't
could do a
that.
gunsling with like a cup.
The little tin gill. Yeah,
I love
that.
the little
I
tin
love
cup.
that scene.
The okay, so when I think about Val Kilmer and all of the scenes that he absolutely steals, it's hard to pick my favorite.
True.
Nate, can you pick a favorite?
It's honestly the fight at the OK Corral. He's got the double barrel shotgun. There's a guy hiding behind a horse. He fires that gun in the air, and when the horse buckles, then he shoots the guy hiding behind. Like
Right.
it's so simple, it's so subtle, but damn, is it not badass?
But in that same scene though, right before that, when they walk up and he's carrying it and he kicks his shoulders back
So
and his coat
awesome.
falls off, and you see the look of fear in everyone's eyes when he does that. Like
Oh, because he looks intimidating as shit.
you have to imagine it's like this guy's on his deathbed. He doesn't
He don't
care.
care.
He shoot at me. I'll shoot you till the end.
Not
It
giving
is
a
when-
rat's ass is very liberating.
It
And
really is.
He absolutely encompassed that.
When
Yeah.
he gets into the shootout with Ike, like he pulls out both his pistols and he just starts unwelling like on everything.
Yeah.
In that like room or house or whatever the hell he's like hiding in, you know?
Mhm,
Yeah.
mhm.
No,
He-
he's just
I think I like I think out of everything, my favorite scene with him though is probably when we first see him and he's playing poker.
Yeah.
And the guy stands up and he goes, "Are we cross? You know, if I didn't think we were friends, I don't think I could bear it," while he's tapping his pistols.
right.
You know,
And it keeps going, and he puts the pistols on the table
He's like,
and
"There,
goes,
now we can be friends again." And
"Now
still
we can
stabs
be
the guy.
friends." Yeah, and then he stabs him. They set the tone of this guy. I'll say everyone knows the most famous line from this movie is "I'm your Huckleberry."
Mhm.
That's everyone knows that. He says it actually twice in this movie. I actually forgot he says it twice.
Same.
But you always have the one at the beginning with Johnny Ringo's drunk and he's trying to get him to fight. And I love this scene because he's walking up to Billy or Johnny with the pistol behind his back.
Mhm.
So I mean, he's like ready to go. He's like whatever needs to happen. It wasn't like he was going to quick draw him. He was going to put him down.
These sly, like smart ass lines that he says to him too,
Yeah.
to Johnny, of like
He's
do I hate this man?
goading him. He's always
Yeah.
goading him. And my favorite though, and it's the one I grabbed the drop. Honestly, it's the cleanest drop you can get for the interaction. Is at the end when Johnny Ringo's expecting Wyatt Earp and Doc Holliday shows up.
I'm your Huckleberry. Why, Johnny Ringo. You look like somebody just walked over your grave. I'm your Huckleberry.
Yeah, that is fantastic.
Yeah. And it's
he's
a whole
wearing-
thing. It's
yeah. He's wearing the marshal badge and everything at that point.
There was a lot of
ooh.
like for the movie. There's a lot of dramatic pauses because Johnny Ringo's trying to process everything going on, but it's to the point where even Johnny's like, "I don't have any beef with you," and he goes, "Oh no, we're finishing what we started earlier. We're finishing that game."
Yeah, and that's great because like Doc's getting shaved out on the front stoop of the barber.
Yes,
and that's when he goes to first challenge Johnny Ringo, and then afterwards, after he gets dragged off, he's just like, He walks back, sits back, and goes, "You may proceed." And the barber finishes the shave.
Sits down. He sits down in the chair with such flair, like even for a sick guy, he just drops his body into it and kicks his legs up. Proceed, and it's like, God, I love how he acted in this.
A lot of flourish, a lot of drip on that boy.
Well,
He had
a lot of drip. He got
had
that drip.
swagger. That's right, he did.
When he pulls the gun and kills Ringo, and like that bullet to the head, the way it's shot, the way he's yelling, "Come on, come on!"
Yeah,
It's
'cause
horrific. That
it
is
is.
something out of a horror movie.
Johnny doesn't drop immediately like you expect. Get a
No.
gunshot wound to the head, you fall down. He's like zombie walking towards him.
And Doc is just taunting him still.
Yeah.
In,
He almost
in
has
his
that
death
look on
throes.
he has the look on his face, kind of like what's his name in RoboCop. He's like, he's coming after you.
Oh,
toxic guy.
Melted man.
Yeah, Toxic Avenger guy. So yeah, and the move is so quick because he's like pulls, shoots, puts it back in his holster, and just sits there, and it's just lightning quick.
It's
he's
super
like,
fast.
Yeah, he's like, "You're no Huckleberry. You're no Huckleberry at all." And he
You're no
drops.
Daisy. You're no
Yeah,
Daisy.
you're
at
no
all.
Daisy. Yeah, you're
That's
no
what
Daisy
it
at
is.
all.
It's
Yep.
no Daisy.
Yeah, it's fantastic. I mean, when you watch the movie, you're like, okay, so Wyatt Earp is obviously nerves of steel, been through it, at least the depiction in this film.
Yeah.
Been through it, nerves of steel, badass. Val Kilmer, nerves of steel because he doesn't have anything else to lose. He doesn't care. Complete badass.
Yep.
Who is the most badass out of the two of them, though?
Oh, I'm gonna go Wyatt only because they treat him like he is untouchable, and the man was never shot in real life.
He walked on
Like
water.
the way that exactly the way they portray him when he's yelling no, no, as he's like charging at them.
There's an account of that
it really
that is partially really what happened.
Yeah.
That he walked through crossfire and never took a hit and gunned someone down. I don't know if it was Powers Booth or anything, that character.
Right.
But there's a lot of, so Wyatt Earp wrote his own basically history. He dictated everything that was going to come out. He even sued someone. He didn't die till 1929. You got to understand that movies were around when Wyatt
he hung
Earp
out
died.
on movie sets for
He hung
Westerns.
out on movie.
He was an advisor for him.
There's a rumor. There's no one that's ever backed it up, but John Wayne has said he has met Wyatt Earp before, probably a younger version of John Wayne. But on the set of a lot of the Westerns, Wyatt Earp was there. He made sure his story was going to be told his way until he passed. And then some actual like accounts came out about him. And it's like, he wasn't the hero we thought he was. But based on this movie, Wyatt Earp is the ultimate in this, period. It's just how he's set up to be.
And the thing that really, so you watched the film, I think it's shot well. The action is good. The dialogue is fantastic. The acting is really good. And all the action and stuff's really good in it. But then if you watch it again or for the 30th or 50th or third time or whatever, you realize there is not just the brothers of Wyatt and Virgil and Morgan, but Doc and Wyatt. There's such a ride or die kind of brotherhood right there, because I mean, Texas Creek and or Turkey Creek and Texas Jack, they're with them now, and so is Michael Rooker's character and some of these other cowboys, because they're like, hey, what they did to you and your women and stuff is not right. We're done with these guys. We're with you now. And they look at Doc and he's coughing and dying basically of tuberculosis. And they're like, why are you doing this for? And he goes, Wyatt is my friend. And he goes, hell, I got a lot of friends. And he goes, I don't.
Yeah. I love that whole
super powerful. Yeah. Super powerful
it's
scene.
Really, really good.
Yeah. So,
but you guys have brought it up again, and I wanted to ask, and I think you kind of briefly mentioned it there, but I had no idea why Michael Rooker was part of his crew at the end, because he's at the beginning with Johnny Ringo.
Well, it was after his brother getting shot in the back and them kind of realizing that the Cowboys were unhinged, and they're like, we're not really about that.
Yeah. But they don't
went after the women too.
There is quite a bit of this movie that was cut before its release. This movie is actually longer than it is.
Right.
I would love to see the full release.
I'm sure a lot. I gotta say, if I have one critique of this movie, watching it again, and some people have commented in the group about it. Like one guy was like, "This movie didn't really grab me, but I'm going to watch it again before the episode comes out." And I'm watching it going, I can understand a little bit why this movie maybe didn't grab certain people. It does tell a lot of story between all the action. There's a lot of
it does, because you have a lot of build up, and then once the action gets going, it's a heavily action Western, which is usually not the case. Usually it's a lot of build up, and then the final 10 minutes is the shootout.
Yeah, it is. And
we get a full on montage.
Yeah, there's a good montage at the end, but till then, it's really just a lot of setup gunplay, a lot of setup gunplay, and that's kind of the thing till the end. The end is like the crescendo.
The thing
Boom,
with this
here
movie,
you go, we're going all out.
The setup is all scene stealing, performances. Like everyone is kicking this movie's ass nonstop. Like
there's no
that's what
one
makes it so much heightened, so much more fun to watch.
There's no bad acting in this movie. Period.
No.
As far as I'm concerned, I can't see anyone doing anything different or better in this movie. Even the people that are a little bit more out there it still fits them. You know, the whole Ike character and everything like that. It still fits what they're
Yeah.
portraying on the story. You
You
know,
know, and can we talk about, of course, Michael Biehn being in this film
oh
along
God, I
with,
love Michael Biehn.
yeah, well, who doesn't, right? Well, the people that kill him in every movie. But can we talk about that and, of course, Bill Paxton
Bill,
both being in this movie together?
you know how
Yeah.
hard it is now to watch a Bill Paxton movie.
It-
I
I still just get
it's
super excited when I see him.
I
yeah,
do, but
yeah,
it also sucks. You know, I'm watching it going, I miss this guy, man. I really do.
yeah, he was. I mean, every role that I can think of off the top of my head of his, he stole. He just stole it. I mean,
Yeah.
anything from Chet and Weird Science to he was
Hudson and Aliens. I mean,
uh,
with Michael Biehn.
Coconut Pete.
Severin and Near Dark.
Oh,
Yeah. I
Severin.
mean, this. I mean, and even in this, he was the lesser of the three brothers.
Yeah.
And definitely had the lesser screen role for this film,
Yes.
but still absolutely encompassed this. Next to Kin,
I was gonna say he's almost
You
like
know.
a similar character to what he did in Next to Kin.
almost so, and Twister, a whole different
I love
type of
Twister.
character, and he was fantastic in that.
Yeah, I've always been a huge fan of Bill Paxton. Like I said, it was that nostalgia, like just kind of hitting you in the gut watching this, going, man, this guy was fantastic. It sucks he's gone now. You know, it was just like this gut wrenching thing of how an awesome. The other thing that kind of hit me was I watched part of what was that Tarantino movie, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood,
Oh yeah. Mhm.
and I was reading some background stuff. Timothy Oliphant's in it, and they're filming a Western scene. They wrote that scene with Bill Paxton in mind. Bill Paxton was supposed to be the Timothy Oliphant character,
Oh, really now?
but he passed away as they were writing the script. So reading and seeing that and then watching this, I was just kind of like, it just sucks that we lost Bill Paxton. It sucks.
Yeah, it does, but it's one of those things where you can look back at this work of his
Yeah.
and absolutely appreciate. And yeah, he was one of those actors, especially of our generation, like me and Charlie's generation, and now Nate is a younger generation enjoying his work, that you almost felt like you knew the guy. And the
Yeah.
best part was everyone that I've ever heard talk about him said he was absolutely just fantastic, top notch.
Yeah.
Just
He's
super dude.
he's one of those guys you felt like you could probably go up and talk to.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh,
he
yeah.
wouldn't
Yeah,
be
Like
one of
easily,
those.
you'd be able to like enter the
Yeah.
conversation with him with ease, and
Like
there'd be no
I don't
problem.
get that feeling with Kurt Russell. You know what I mean? Like as much
No.
as I'm a huge fan of Kurt Russell's, I don't feel like I could walk up to him and say, you know, I love your work. You know,
I bet you could with Sam Elliott.
I bet
I
you
would
could
hope
with Sam
so.
Elliott.
I would hope so.
Do I?
You know,
I bet you could. I mean, if you could get to him and get a second to just say
there's that.
something to him.
We don't live in
I-
any places.
Yeah,
that
I'm
do that.
sure.
And
I'm sure he's pretty cool about kind of like that. I would think that he would just be like, "Oh yeah, man, cool, thanks," or he'd be like, "Oh, yeah, I appreciate that."
I can say Michael
Well,
Biehn is
Dan.
like that. I have got to talk to Michael Biehn before.
Yeah, did you kill him?
No, I didn't kill Michael Biehn.
Why not? Everyone
You
else
can't
does.
for legal purposes.
Yeah,
Everyone
man.
else kills him in all the movies.
I was at a convention, and a friend of mine
Oh.
was set up next to his autograph booth.
Oh,
and
so
she-
you weren't. Oh, you weren't in a movie with him.
No,
Oh.
not this time. That was the other time.
I was confused. I'm sorry.
No, she had done an Aliens print. Awesome. It's Chelsea. You know, Nate, we talked about her on our
Yeah.
From Beyond stuff. And she's like right next to him, and he wasn't super busy, but he was talking to someone. And I went, well, why don't you just reach over there and say, Michael, can you please sign this? Or do you like this? And he looks, smiles, and looks down. He goes, that is kind of cool. I like that. And I was like, it's that simple. You know, it's they're people. Just talk to them. It's fine.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
all it takes.
Absolutely. So, Tombstone, fantastic film. Absolutely love Tombstone. There's
Yeah, we don't need to walk through this. This
No,
is
No, not
people
whatsoever.
voted for this
Okay.
because they saw it. You know,
First of all, if you haven't seen this, don't listen to our dumbasses. Go see this movie. Go
if
watch
you've
it.
Too
if
late
you've
for that.
listened all
You're
the way
already
up to
well
this
over
point,
an hour into it,
Yeah,
going,
yeah, you
wow,
blew it.
maybe I should have seen Tombstone.
You blew it. You could have seen an hour.
Oh, but don't worry,
Tombstone
Dan told me now I should go watch it, so
yeah.
I'll be
That's
right
right.
back.
Should have done it before. But in the era, and I already kind of know the answer here, but two-part question. In the era of all the remakes, do they remake Tombstone ever?
no,
You can't.
Okay.
No.
Question 2. If they did, because well, it's Hollywood, they probably will.
Yeah.
Give me some of the casting.
oh God, exactly. Yeah, that immediately freezes my brain, especially this movie.
Okay.
I just
Doc?
said
Oliphant. Timothy Oliphant is Doc.
okay.
feel like
I could
maybe
also
he could be.
I could
also
see
be
him as
Wyatt.
I could see him as Johnny Ringo though. You know what I mean? If you think about his Justified character, actually no, I know who Johnny Ringo is going to be. Walter Goggins.
Exactly.
Done.
Yeah,
All right.
absolutely.
New
Walter
idea.
Goggins.
We take the whole
Yep.
cast from Justified and we throw
I
them
know
into
where you're
Tombstone.
going.
And
Everyone from Justified is Tombstone now.
and Sam Elliott's still in this.
We'll still
Yeah,
throw
and
Sam Elliott
Elliott
in
is
there.
still Virgil.
Yeah, he can still be Virgil. Or he could be Marshall White now.
I want Ron Swanson as the haggard old sheriff that's
No,
left.
no,
with-
that's going to be Sam Elliott now. Because he's old.
No, I think he can still play
No.
Virgil, dude.
Actually, he probably could. What am I thinking? Yeah.
well, he can play the
absolutely.
Charlton Heston character too. You know,
Ooh,
'cause
yeah,
he-
that'd be good,
Yeah.
actually.
He
Yeah,
had a
like
bit
that.
in
that's
there.
not bad. That's not bad.
But
Yeah.
you know, I like the one that Booth Powers shoots after he howls at the moon. You know,
Yeah.
we let Ron Swanson play that one.
Oh,
You know,
okay, there
we'll
you
let
go.
him be in
There
it.
you go.
Okay.
He's got the mustache already.
Well,
Yeah, so
well,
he can play.
sometimes
He could
does.
be
Half the work is
Curly
done.
Bill.
Depends on what
L-
day it is.
look,
Yeah,
He can shave Monday and it's back by Thursday.
probably.
It's
yeah,
fine.
That's very
Yeah.
true.
Not even worried about that.
That's very true.
No, I think we casted it perfect, Nate. We nailed it.
Yeah, there you go.
Timothy
Thank you, Dan.
Oliphant, Walter
Next
Goggins.
challenge, Dan.
Done.
Right. Okay. Do you put? Okay. Here's a challenge. Compare, and it just pick one. This or Young Guns.
I'm probably going this.
I'm gonna go Young Guns.
I'm going Tombstone all day. All day.
Yeah.
All day.
I'm not saying that's a wrong, like the wrong answer. No, you can't do that. I
Right.
can see why.
All day. All day.
Yeah, I think just Young Guns struck a
then,
better nerve with me.
I think I
at
like
my
Young
age.
Guns 2 more than Young Guns 1.
Which one was the one where they're in the house at the
I
end?
think so.
That's Young Guns.
Is that the first one where he jumps out of the somehow he survives getting thrown out of the house in a trunk,
Yeah.
jumps up and guns everybody down when they have the Gatling gun? That's
Yeah.
one? Okay.
The second one is old Billy telling the story.
Yeah. Because it's
Uh,
based off that old man who claims to have all the same wounds.
Yeah.
Billy the Kid had.
Yeah, they never quite figured out whether he actually was Billy the Kid or not.
Yeah.
You know,
I
so
like to
it
live in a
was-
world where he was.
I have no problem with it. Let the man
Yeah.
think he was
I
Billy
think
the
it's
Kid.
cool.
Who
Yeah.
cares? As far as I'm concerned, Emilio Estevez is Billy the Kid. So what do
Yeah,
I know?
I can live in that world too.
Bruce Campbell played with Elvis.
Exactly, Bubba,
Yeah.
Bubba Hotep.
There you go.
But no, I think again it's a generational thing. Dad liked westerns. We had a picture of Clint Eastwood hanging in our living room for a long time with
As
a
American
gun belt.
families do.
Yeah, it looked like one of those wood burning pictures, and Dad had a gun belt that hung off of the side of
Did it
So,
come from the local flea market and
Dude,
or swap meet?
as
'Cause
far as I know,
that's
it
the
was
next thing is you get those only at flea markets.
Well, I think that's where the flea markets get them now is from the old people that it's not part of the decor. But no, it was like legit. From my earliest memories, that was always hanging in the living room. And Dad did watch a lot of the Clint Eastwood type movies, and I watched Tombstone. And again, it was fun. It was action packed. But I think I'm gonna lean more towards Young Guns if I have to be honest. Yeah.
My grandmother and dad and everything was John Wayne, huge John Wayne fans.
Yeah.
And Papaw was a huge Western fan, period, because he would just be like, I love the scenery. I love what it looks like out west and all this
It's
stuff.
also what was on. I mean, got to
True.
remember what was.
That was the thing.
So-
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
always on.
so we would watch I watched a lot of westerns, a lot of John Wayne stuff.
Yeah.
And
See, mine was always
Tombstone,
Clint Eastwood. I was never
yeah,
big on
you were more of a spaghetti
John Wayne
western.
stuff. Well, just like the John Wayne movies, as a kid, I always thought was really boring.
Yeah,
Like they
and
just
they
never did
could
it
be
for
for
me.
sure, but it's I think that's the big difference, though. I think Young Guns felt more like a spaghetti western, whereas Tombstone felt more like a John Wayne style western.
Well, and that's
Yeah,
the thing
I
that's funny
think.
too is like a lot of like this era of westerns and even to like the modern ones, like Unforgiven or
Mhm.
310 to Yuma, like movies that I think are phenomenal. They harken back to like that slow burn that I think those movies from the 40s were doing, but it's just
Sure.
like
Yeah, because they're
done on
remakes,
such a
Nate.
high caliber way.
I mean, they're remakes, so
They are,
they
but
will
like,
harken back to the movies of
I think
old.
the
but they
only
do it in
original
such a
western was
better
like
way.
Posse. I think maybe I don't think
Yeah,
there was.
I honestly don't think they've done an original western
Yeah, I mean they've
since
done.
like Tombstone. I mean, and then even Tombstone has like throwbacks to a lot of the
Well,
early
they've done
westerns.
I will
Magnificent Seven
say
12 times, I think. So I mean,
there's
Yeah.
a Netflix movie called The Harder They Fall that just came out late last year.
I haven't watched that yet. That
That
is
is a fantastic Western movie.
yeah.
Lakeith Stanfield, Idris Elba, Jonathan Majors.
Yeah.
Like, oh, that movie was so much
But
fun.
I was also my childhood was when you talked like westerns, it was like Bonanza. It was the stuff
Gunsmoke.
Gunsmoke, the stuff you watched on TV, and you might have got to watch a movie. You might have got to watch something that had like Yul Brynner in it, and they just didn't grab me at the time. I mean, we're also talking in late 1980s. I'm watching Star Wars, so
Yeah,
obviously
exactly. Like
I'm
that's the
going
other
that
thing too.
direction.
Mm.
So Young Guns just had that younger character driven story that I felt like probably attached to the teenage years that I grew up in.
Now the
You know
funny
what?
thing is, there's like some guys that are three of them. They're 40 years older than us, and they have a podcast talking about "Give Me Back My Western Movies" and about how kids these days don't appreciate the old school
They're
Western
40
movies.
years older than us.
Yeah, it's a bunch of 80-year-old guys all like upset about how Western movies just don't make it like they used to.
We weren't
Well-
announcing that show yet, Nate. Damn it.
Let's
The
be
Give Me
honest
Back My is trademark, damn it.
here. The last modern western was The Mandalorian.
Yeah.
I mean, it's Western
it's
slash
very Western.
It's
Japanese.
spaghetti Western.
It's
is.
very Western influenced. Yeah.
Well, Star Wars is Western influenced.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. It's
Western, high fantasy. Yeah, absolutely.
the samurai, all that stuff. It's well known that it is all that.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of what we watch is based off of this, but I just know I'm more of the product of the run and gun movies, the core action movies, of Arnold and stuff. Arnold was in a Western. He had a 7-shooter. It was
a
his one of his
7-shooter.
Yeah, it was one of his earlier movies. I'm trying to remember the name of it.
So I
And
don't
that
even
was
know that one.
It was an oddball thing in the movie they played up that the bad guy counts like 6 shots. And he's like, you're out. And he's like, nope. And he had one more shot left. It was a 7-shooter.
I'm sure there was a
Sucker.
7-shooter gun out there somewhere.
Dude, there's like 12 shooters and stuff out there. I mean, you can make just about anything.
All kinds of nonsense.
Go ahead and talk. I'll find the name of that real quick.
All right. So, Nate, when you watch Tombstone, you hadn't seen it in a while, I'm sure, before you watched
Yeah,
it. For
it's
this
actually
episode.
been a little while since
Right.
I've watched it. I was excited when you picked it because it's like it's going to win.
It's Tombstone.
It tied. Damn it.
Okay, so with Tombstone being a fabulous movie, if you could have been one character, if you could play one character in Tombstone, who is it going to be?
I'd pick Virgil because I still get to hold an arm. I still have one good arm to hold you with.
Yeah, Ellie
You know?
Deer. That's good.
Yeah.
No, you wouldn't have played Ike.
Now I know I play Ike a lot in real life. That doesn't mean I want to be Ike.
No, not you being really. You get to play in the movie. We're going to remake Tombstone, and we're going to cast it, and you get to be any character you want.
I still want to be the man with the sexiest voice ever, Sam Elliott. I'm picking Virgil no matter what.
No,
You
got the
can't pick
mustache.
my pick.
No. I'm just making sure you're not actually Ike. You're just Nate playing Virgil. Okay, I got you. Okay.
Yep.
Charlie, who do you want to be?
Really, the only dude that has any kind of stature or, impact on the screen is Booth Powers. Powers Booth. I don't know why I keep saying it backwards.
Why do you keep messing it up?
I have no idea.
May he rest in peace.
Powers Booth. I'm playing that
Nice,
character.
nice.
Yeah.
I want to be. I want to play Dana Delaney's character.
You want to be Dana Delaney?
Nice. That way you get to make out with Kurt Russell.
That's
Okay.
right. Because he's a sexy man.
I'm glad you brought it. Did you guys? So I read a little bit of the trivia and stuff on this, and I didn't see anyone that's picked up on it. But I also didn't read like everyone's review of Tombstone. Did you guys get like a little bit of a subtext when he first meets her, or is Pete rubbing off on me on movies now? So Dana Delaney shows up. She sees Kurt first, right? She gets out of the stagecoach with Billy Zane. Don't you dare, Nate. Don't you dare.
Billy Zane.
Billy Zane.
Out your mouth!
She notices Kurt Russell pretty quickly. The time he really pays attention to her is in the casino when Doc Holliday's asking him the questions about his wife / girlfriend or whatever. She is wearing an all silver dress. All silver. What did Kurt Russell, Wyatt Earp come to Tombstone in search of?
His fortune.
Silver, which would turn into his fortune.
It was a silver town, yeah.
Well, he goes, we're going to go get silver, and that will be our fortune, boys. What's he get at the end of the movie?
His fortune.
Because of the girl that was in silver when he first saw her.
Oh, that's good.
Why else would she be in a silver dress at the very beginning of this? Because she's not in it at all.
Because Kurt
anywhere
Russell
else.
is an excellent director and should direct more movies.
I got one more for you. Kurt Russell.
Coincidence.
Coincidence.
I'm gonna
No.
go with that one.
That works in real life, not when you write a movie. Kurt Russell, after Bill Paxton is been shot and they're trying to dig the bullet out and he's dying, Kurt Russell's covered in blood and he's grabbing Bill Paxton's face as he passed away. None of the blood comes off on Bill Paxton. Why? It's a metaphor for Kurt's hands will forever be stained in blood and he can never wash it off.
Oh.
Come on,
I
man.
like
I watched
that.
the movie. I got deep on this one.
Yeah, you did.
You guys watch it more than I have.
All you did was like break my heart, remind me of Morgan getting shot in the back and, you know,
Because I'm watching
his brother
it going,
crying, trying to
like-
keep him alive with that damn dog just keeps barking in the background.
like Bill Paxton's sweaty, but Kurt Russell's hands are completely covered in blood. He's like holding them out when he walks past everyone.
Yeah, like
And he goes out into the rain and everything, but he can never wash the blood from his hands. You know, that's his path that
he
he
found a
chose.
beautiful artist moment.
You're welcome, Pete.
Nah, I think you're full of shit, Pete. I think it just they just didn't do it.
Also, back to what I was looking up at. The movie is called The Villain, and Arnold Schwarzenegger plays the handsome stranger. 1979, like a semi-comedy Western movie.
I didn't hear the stagecoach.
Yes, this was his time of you really couldn't understand
No,
him.
like Hercules
that
in
means
New
he
York.
just got dubbed.
Yeah.
Yeah, that just means they dubbed.
I
him.
have that movie too, by the way.
So dumb.
It came in a 6-pack of Arnold movies, and they're like, we're never going to sell this one by
We made
itself.
too many of these DVDs. Get rid of them. Package
Yeah.
them with
Put 'em-
something else.
Put them on the other ones.
Yeah, put them on. What was it 12th Day?
Yeah. I
it
don't
Sixth
think
Day?
I've watched
Sixth Day?
Sixth Day.
The clone one.
15th
There was a
Day,
movie
whatever
called
that
The
was.
12th Man or something like that, or 12
12
Monkeys. Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, something like that. All right. Well, I think we've jammered about Tombstone here
Everything.
long enough. You know what? Do you want to do one of the bits?
One of the can we only do
We have a
one?
bit.
No, we're going to do them both. But do you want to do one of them now?
We can. Do you want to do the body count?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Body count. Body count. Body count. Body count.
All right. Body
bunch.
count. Oh yeah, a lot. 67.
Damn.
But I mean, the Cowboys kill quite a few people right at the beginning of the movie. I'll say
Mexican
this:
wedding.
this movie starts up heavy ready to go, man. That Mexican wedding thing, and then they eat the reception food. I was like, that's cold.
Well, yeah, tortilla looked good. They said
It did. And then Johnny Ringo shoots the priest. Like
That's right.
everyone purposely missed him. They didn't want to shoot the godly man, let's say. And he comes running up at him, yelling at him, and Johnny Ringo just turns and shoots. It's the instant you realize that this guy's cold.
Okay, so when they're at the bird cage watching Faust, and Curly Bill's like, I would take that deal and crawfish the old devil and shoot him in the ass, and
Yeah.
everyone laughs about it. And he looks at Johnny Ringo. He goes, "What about you?" And he goes, "I already have."
I already took that deal.
Yeah, so it's like
that's a man that is really hating the religion he grew up with.
Yeah, you know what? Give me a Johnny Ringo prequel. If you're gonna, don't remake this. Just give me a Johnny prequel.
That's
the
a
new hotness right now.
That's a Walter Goggins vehicle right there.
Yeah,
Give me
yeah.
a prequel of Johnny Ringo with Walter Goggins.
Yeah,
I'll watch it.
And he can go after fat people. Fat man.
Hey, I thought he was amazing in that movie too.
He
So
was fantastic.
he can
in that
do no
movie.
wrong in my eyes.
He was fantastic in that movie.
Loved it.
So, all right,
So,
67.
67.
67.
That's
Lot
impressive
of dead
for a
bodies.
western.
They should have killed
Also-
2 more.
I have another question
Yeah.
here in the back. It's not as deep as the other
Yeah,
one.
yes, the bald headed man in the back.
Why was the building on fire after the shootout in the OK Corral? Like they're walking slowly, and there's just a building on fire.
All right, so I have 2 theories on
Dude,
this.
it's really hot.
I have 2 theories on this. A ricochet hit a oil burning lamp in that building.
Okay, I'll
B,
buy that.
Okay. Or B, it looked cool as shit as they were walking back down the roadway with the fire behind them.
I vote B. I vote
Yeah,
B.
sometimes
Was
that's all you need is
Yeah.
just something to look cool as shit.
Yeah, like,
'Cause
I mean, it's quintessential action movie is Kurt Russell walking and there's fire behind him.
or an
kinda like-
explosion.
Yeah, kind of like this
okay,
or a backdraft.
Damn it.
just like
I knew
Backdraft.
it. I
Just
knew
like
it was a Kurt
Backdraft.
Russell thing. I knew it was coming.
Yeah. This is his second best action movie. This and Backdraft.
I should have had a bit.
What about
prepared for that.
Executive Decision with one?
He
No.
still
Steven
hasn't
Seagal.
watched it.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
I'm telling you, it'll be his favorite Steven Seagal movie.
No,
And
it's
there it
not.
is,
Oh.
3 times.
Oh God.
He's still. I think he's still in.
Oh, he's still
Russia.
in the war.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
Yeah, I forgot.
Yeah.
I'm over here kicking ass. Shut up. All right. So 67 should have been 2 more. Fabulous movie.
Nice.
Thank you. And now, what the hell is the other bit I didn't do last week? So see, I'm off now.
You
What's the
miss
last-
one
Yeah,
episode.
you missed 1 week. And
What's the next thing? Oh, that's right. Al Leong's. Al should have been in this movie as one of the cowboy henchmen.
I wouldn't have worked because there was the anti.
The
Yeah, that would
anti-Chinaman
not worked
league
at
or
all,
whatever it's
yeah.
called.
Yeah, he would have been relegated to the
dark,
opium den.
dark history there.
Well, Dan, you picked this. I think you should lead off.
9.5.
I knew it had to be way
Oh,
up.
wow.
there.
Just like.
He's like, man, I know, I'm done.
Yeah.
See ya.
Yeah, it's my favorite Western. Closely followed by The Sons of Katie Elder. It is a fantastic vehicle for both Kurt Russell, for Val Kilmer, Sam Elliott, Bill Paxton, Powers Booth, Michael Bine, Charlton Heston, Jason Priestley, Stephen Lang, John Tenney, Thomas Hayden Church, Danny Delaney, Michael Rooker, Carey Jr., Billy Bob Thornton. Oh, and let us not forget the wonderful voiceover work by one Robert Mitchum.
Yeah, Robert Mitchum he's the narrator at the beginning of it, isn't it?
Yep.
He's
And I think
the
at the
one
very
thing
end, right?
He was going to be Hooker, the other role, but he got
Yeah.
sick.
he got sick. Yeah, he was supposed to have a much larger role in this. So, Nate, as our other Western fan, what you got? What you alley on?
It's a 10. I love this movie. Watching it last night, I was just overwhelmed with joy. There was nothing where I was like bored or upset or like, oh, that didn't age well. I loved it like so freaking much. So
You're
easy 10 for
Daisy
me.
if you do.
Wow. A
Nate,
10.
Nate, that's why you're my Huckleberry.
Damn. I feel bad.
Uh-oh.
I feel real bad. No. I honestly, I thought I was pretty damn good with my score here in a second. But you go 10. Damn.
Yeah. 10s don't get dropped often, but
No, they
this is
don't.
definitely, and like that's even including like watching this growing up and just like still having those fond memories of like this being one of the first Westerns that really made an impact on me.
Watching this again made me want to dig through the garage and find my cowboy boots.
I want to find my cowboy hat. I want to make Spurs. I want to make 2022 the year of Spurs. I want to play Red Dead Online because I can't go out west.
Is this going to be the year of Cowboy Nate?
It is actually. Yeehaw, fellas!
I'm all for it.
I dig it.
I'm all for it. I am on board. I back this 100%.
I'm gonna have coconuts though as my horse.
Okay.
Change
Monty
that
Python Cowboy Nate.
Yeah.
Change that Slayer shirt to a Cowboys from Hell. Done.
Done.
Change that Slayer shirt to a Toby Keith.
Toby
Keith shirt.
No, what was the alternate ego or alternate
Chris Gaines?
Yeah, you knew where I was going.
I'll get a
you
Chris
knew where I
Gaines.
was going.
I did, yeah.
Well, I give this movie an 8.
Hey, respectable.
Yeah,
I felt like I was feeling pretty good about it until Nate busts out a 10.
Guy.
Right. I'm not a huge Western guy. I appreciate
I feel
him.
like that 8 is high. That's elevated.
Val Kilmer, dude. Val Kilmer and Johnny Ringo. I mean, superb acting on everyone's part. Dan listed everyone.
Yeah.
But I can't fault this for the acting. I can't fault this for storytelling. I do feel it might be a hair long for my comfort to just sit down and say, I want to watch. Like, this is also a perfect movie for me to like throw on in the background in the shop because it is like a 2 hour and 10-minute long movie or something like that. So it's like, I could let it go. It's also it's filled to the brim of pop culture references that everyone will watch this movie. Even if you've never heard of this movie and you watch it, you'll go, oh, that's where that's from. Oh, I understand that reference now. There's so many things that have carried over throughout decades, sucks to say, that this movie has had an impact its entire time it's been available to be watched. So an 8, I think that's respectable. I really do.
Is.
I feel like that's a high score for me.
Yeah, that's good. I would say so. Averages out to be about a 9. So
yeah,
the highest rated movie that we've done so far on our rating system.
No, I think Die Hard.
No, yeah, Die Hard was pretty high. Which
average out as a 9? You think? I can't remember now.
I can't. I don't. I
didn't know we were doing Die Hard a 10.
I gave it a 10. I think Dan gave it a 9.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even remember what I ate for dinner yesterday.
It still would have come at like 9.5. It's up there. It's up there as one of the highest.
I know what I had
rated.
for lunch today, but I don't remember what I had.
Actually, I think Delta Force was even ranked higher.
Delta Force was pretty high too.
It was high. We were in the 9s for that. But and I guess that's. I want to talk about something real fast since you.
Yeah,
Nate
we
segued perfectly into it. So are we pretty much
apologies to make?
Nate's got to eat some shit tonight, boys.
Oh, so
period.
Man,
I told you I was going hard.
Yeah, that's fair. For 2 years, I have bashed, and I mean bashed, Mr. Bruce Willie, only to find out that the man is suffering from a disease, and I feel terrible, and it explains so much. And I really hope that the man has a peaceful retirement, and I can't wait to go into his back catalog and revisit.
Are you? Are you now?
Well, that's the thing.
Wait,
I love the man so much. I was so upset at his choices, and now it makes sense.
Well, I say that explains why his movies the last like 4 or 5 years have sucked.
It was
he didn't know what he was doing.
Well, it was that, but
I don't think it's just that. I think it was something to stay
money. He was making as much money as
that
he could
way.
Right
he could
now.
be part of the insurance to be able to pay for whatever's going on.
Yeah.
I'm speculating here, but
Bruce Willis, like I said, I loved him back in Moonlighting, which I wish I could find out of my 972 flipping
streaming services.
I can't.
We
get
can't.
Moon.
I know. I'm with you. I'm with you, man.
Sybil Shepherd, Bruce Willis, Booger, and the lady that now does all the bumpers for Disney Disney Junior. I can't get that show anymore. What the hell's up with that?
No. I can't get Murphy Brown either, so whatever. What it sucks. Come on, streaming services, get off your asses and fix it.
You like Murphy Brown?
I did like Murphy Brown. I did. I enjoyed that show.
Huh.
Yeah. What? I can't like Murphy Brown?
No, you can.
Okay, it's all right because I do. It's fine. No,
Oliver Platt,
and
was
also
Oliver Platt in that?
No, it's the
guy that looks like Oliver Platt.
The guy that looks like he was in Eraser with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I never saw that.
Never saw Eraser?
Remember the dude Murphy Brown, the kind of the nerdy dork guy that worked with him, the bald headed dude? He was in Street Hawk.
Yes, he was.
Motorcycle?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. So back on the Bruce Willis thing. The Razzies rescinded the award
I saw that
category.
today. They released an apology and everything.
What did they say was the worst?
Well, he had like his own.
He has his own category of worst performance in 7 movies in 1 year.
Like they went hard.
Once this was announced, they were like, the Razzies are always meant for fun, just like
Sandra Bullock has happily gone on there and gotten a Razzie.
Halle Berry did as well for
Halle
Catwoman.
Berry did it for Catwoman. Sandra Bullock did
how
it for
many
Speed
how
2.
many would have Jean-Claude Van Damme and Steven Seagal have won if they had these back in the day?
0. 0, sir. It sucks. We wish him.
It's heartbreaking.
It is.
It sucks so much.
I have never said a bad thing other than the movie can still be bad that he's in, but I was never bashing the man. Matter of fact, Jackie pointed out, she goes, "You called Nate out on that on the last episode." I was like, "Oh, I know." I know,
yeah.
Because I had read rumors that there was a medical thing going on. And
I will say that supposedly he was a real asshole to Kevin Smith when they did Cop Out.
I did read that,
Even
but
Kevin
also
Smith yesterday
I
apologized. Even he went,
yeah.
I do not wish this on anyone. Like,
you can
I feel like an asshole.
He can still be like an asshole actor wise,
I've got to say, I do wish this upon someone, but I don't want to get political, so I won't say Putin.
I won't play the Billy thing for that one. I'm behind you on that. Yeah, that guy can go. We don't care about that.
I look forward to getting nuked.
That guy's a real sumbitch. Oh, don't worry. He won't ever hear this. Anonymous took care of their internet for us.
Oh, you're right.
That's right. We're safe.
Yeah, no problems.
Marcus safe, guys.
He can't even take over Ukraine. We're fine, Nate.
Okay. Well, we're going to stop there. All right, guys. That was Tombstone.
Wolverines.
Yep.
I've seen them both. Bring it. I'm prepared.
Yep, I've watched both. It's awesome. Let's wind this show down, boys.
Yeah.
All right. Well, as always, we would like to thank some folks out there. One of them being Mountain Empire Comics in Johnson City, Tennessee, Bristol, Tennessee, Diane Robb. Check them out on Facebook. If you're in the area, stop by, say hello, buy a comic, pet a dog. 2, we would like to make sure that everyone is aware of the rest of the shows on the network, and that includes the horror show, which comes out on this feed. So if you're on this feed, you've already heard it.
You get it.
2, that would be the Good Beer, Bad Movie Night podcast with Pete and the gang. Also, the Monster Movie Stomp Down, which we will talk about again here in a second. We would like to talk about I Know You Can Hear Me with Flynn Hendricks and Tales from the Haunt. We'd also like to direct you towards Live and in Color with Wolfie D, even though it's not on the network. It's a
sister show.
It's a parallel show.
Yeah.
And the Give Me Back My Pro Wrestling podcast with myself and one Jimmy Badstreet.
Professor Jimmy Badstreet.
Professor Jimmy Badstreet. And occasionally we also have the Plastic Chic Judd on there.
That's a good one. Plastic Chic.
You like that one? Yeah,
I like that one.
Jimmy, he would. I still don't have a wrestling name, so eventually we'll get
one day.
You'll get one.
Yeah, it'll be something like the Blubbering Idiot. So we also like to make sure that everyone subscribes to all of our social content. Instagram, and well, mostly Instagram, and the Facebook group and the Facebook page.
Yep.
Get on there, be interactive. Subscribe wherever you listen to podcasts. So if you haven't subscribed to this before and you just stumbled across it, please subscribe. Nate's yawning. Am I boring you, Nathan?
No.
It's sleepy time, Nate. Don't
Oh,
forget.
that's right.
We're almost at 2 hours now.
You
I'm
need to
tired.
get sleepy time music for him. So make sure you subscribe and rate, review where you can, and share with everybody. Makes a big deal. And for Pete, you can email us at gmbmampod@gmail.com.
Yes. Which we got an email the other day, Nate. Did you see that?
I did. We're gonna
We
frame
got
it.
one. We finally got one. I'm printing it out.
What?
It was from Pete, but it
It
counts.
was from Pete.
Oh, yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
No one ever wants to email us. It's stupid.
That's true.
We can't say that. Pete emailed us. He emailed us so we would quit saying that, Nate.
That's right.
Yeah. Well,
Well, there you go.
You heard me,
One
Pete.
person
I
does.
scolded.
Good job, Pete. You better email. You were a tech guy. All right, so to circle back to the tease earlier, for those of you that like the monster movie Stompdown, and you've probably noticed that there's a couple of new members of the crew over there.
Yep.
Frank and Stompy. Frank and Stompy, for those of you that have never seen Sludge or any of the other any of our other cheerful faces here on this podcast or this network rather, you will soon get to see two members of the family.
They've made their debut on the Monster Movie Stompdown page.
Yes.
And their Instagram. So that's been released over. So if you want to go check that out, they have their groups. But you will be hearing more from Stompy and Frank. They actually get their own show. Like a little 15-minute show a month.
I think this Stompy guy is really onto something.
He kind of sounds like an asshole, though.
I was gonna say I thought he was an asshole.
Yeah, no, he's a complete prick. But I feel like I just get his energy. I think
Frank loves David Hasselhoff, and I don't understand that. I'm
All
a
right,
metal guy.
All right, I might be on Team Frank now.
Is
On
Frank
Team Frank now?
German? Is Frank German?
Yeah, I was gonna
Not
say.
that I know of. I'm pretty sure he's not.
Maybe if he likes the Hoff. I'm not real sure about that.
I like Knight Rider. Does that mean I'm German?
Yeah,
Okay, then.
Wait a
That's
minute.
how that
Wait a minute.
works.
how it works.
Wait.
You like eating at Schmidt's?
Wait. I thought we were talking about Frank.
Right, but you said if you like the Hoff, you have to be German.
Oh, that makes sense.
But I like Knight Rider. Does that make me German? That was a whole thing of I was trying to figure out.
Yeah, and you like Rammstein.
I do. And as Nate pointed out, I love Schmitz and Columbus.
That's true. That's good. Yeah.
I do think
Ooh,
there's
that's
German in my
That's what I'm
blood.
having for dinner tomorrow night, by the way. The food truck's up here.
I had it for lunch today because
There you go.
I bring
some home?
Schmitz down. Yep.
Nice. All right.
Woo!
Well, Nate's yawning. Can't say anything else about Tombstone at this point.
Nope.
Is there anything else we want to address?
Yeah, I was gonna
feels
say.
like something.
Do we want to address?
If you were going to call me an elephant, you son of a bitch, I was going to drive to the other side of town. I guarantee I'd get through that door, okay? Maybe not beefcake, but the door. Well, the cats will kill me before I get to you.
That's true.
Allergies.
That's how he's
Or
defended
still
himself
of
against me.
allergies.
That's how he's defended himself against me.
Cat dander.
Cat dander, that's right. So for those of you that really enjoyed last week's episode, because of
That's a
addition
hell of a
through
segue.
because of addition
Yeah.
through subtraction, I wasn't on that show, and going forward, I won't be on many of these either. So this will be the last of my appearances on the Give Me Back My Action Movie podcast as a regular guest. I may pop in
Regular guest. Host. You've been on
regular
every
host.
episode
Since
since
day
until
one.
Last,
No,
the last
this
one was the one you missed.
exactly. So, you should go back and edit just me saying hi or something thrown in. So going forward, you may still hear my voice on this show every once
When
in a
we
while.
cover
here and there.
Backdraft.
Yeah, we cover
And when we
Backdraft.
cover Backdraft 2.
2024.
God,
And
look
when
forward
we
to it.
write Backdraft 3.
Dude, Backdraft 2 was so horrible. So when you will hear me again on here eventually, probably.
Yes.
Once or twice, especially in commercials at least.
Maybe.
But Maybe. But yeah, if Jimmy and I ever do a commercial.
Yeah, I don't have
but-
one for you guys yet.
No, we suck at this. So until then, you can hear me on Give Me Back My Pro Wrestling. We are diligently working on that. We appreciate everyone that has migrated from here over there to listen to us. We have a lot of things in the works that we're still trying to work on. There are some other projects that I want to dedicate my time to. There was a famous quote in a movie that says, "Don't half-ass two things when you can whole-ass one thing."
Pretty much. And
So-
that's what this comes down to. This is
Yeah.
nothing.
And I
you
have a
know-
big ass. I have plenty,
Yeah.
but just
This has been talked about. We've known this is coming.
Yeah.
And we did the big 3-pick movie thing, and it was a good moment for us to go.
This is
I think
the
this is
final
now the
ride
time.
into the sunset.
And we're not going to say like final, like Dan said. They'll pop on. We got to have everybody back on the show. But these shows take a lot of time. They take a lot of planning. They take a lot of effort. And Dan was about to be branched into like 3 or 4. And it was too much because you got to have a personal life in this. You got to deal with family. You got to deal with work, all this other one. We're not getting paid for this. We do this for fun.
Oh, you guys don't get paid for this?
When are you getting
Wait.
paid?
Yeah.
So
wait.
anyway,
Give me
I
back
like
my
I'm
to,
having a talk with Jimmy.
you guys need to start the Give Me Back My Paycheck podcast now. Then,
Yeah.
But no, seriously, yeah, it's just one of those things where, we've had a blast. We've done this for over a year. This started off with just BSing about doing a podcast,
Having no idea how long we were going to be able to do
having
it.
no
you
idea
know.
what the hell we were doing.
That's it.
And a year later, a little over a year later, year and what, 2 months, 3 months, something like that.
What
Anyway.
is it? Yeah, well, it's April tomorrow. by
A
our
whole bunch of
recording.
episodes later,
Yeah.
and this is where we're at. So, everyone, thank you for listening to me blabber for over a year. Continue to listen to Charlie and Nate, as they will have other people filling in this spot, I believe, going forward.
From time to time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
someone else will pop in here and there.
We're going to tackle it as a duo
I have a
for
lot
a
of free
while.
time now, so I'll be just wherever. Sometimes I'll just be in front of my microphone.
We'll just have
Will it
little
be on?
segments that Nate
I don't know.
pre-records.
Who the hell knows? So, anyway,
Go check out Nate's OnlyFans that goes live here soon.
Very soon.
that's right. That'll be good. You can watch him pull
No.
out carpet tomorrow.
Yeah, that's actually what my OnlyFans is. Here I
Nate's
am grilling.
OnlyFan tearing
Here I
up
am
carpet.
gardening.
Yeah, he'd be tearing up carpet. I'm sure OnlyFans has that content.
That
Yeah,
track.
it does.
So anyway, until we do Backdraft, or there's one other particular movie I'll probably pop back on for as well.
Maybe.
Until all of that again, thanks you guys for the time on the podcast. Thanks for everyone for listening. And I'm going to steal Charlie's line by saying, "I'll be back."
I knew you'd say that.
All right, Clanton. You called down the thunder, well, now you got it. You tell him I'm coming, and hell's coming with me, you hear? Hell's coming with me!